Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Let's Play FB Games and welcome to another episode of Newcastle United Career Mode, also known as Saving the Toon. I haven't done this in a while and I apologise for that, but the reason I haven't done it is because I was thinking, should I keep going with this, should I stop it? I haven't decided. So what I'm going to do, I haven't fully decided, is what I'm going to do is I'm going to record the rest of the games of December in episodes, like just one game per episode. And then once I get into January, I think I may go back to streaming. I haven't decided yet. That's what I've been thinking about. Also, I've been thinking about what other series I should do. I feel like if I do the series that I've got in mind, it'd probably be a lot easier to stream them than to record them. So to be honest, I've been thinking quite a bit over the past few fucking days. Well, past week, I guess, technically. But a lot of these players are tired for this game against Wigan. I did not expect all my players to be this tired. We're going to have to do a complete switch up, I believe. Lazar could actually probably play another game. We'll bring on Gamez. He hasn't played much, and he usually complains if he doesn't get played. We'll keep it on Ben Brom, but we'll bring Hanley on. Blah, 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 blah. Who else? Who else, guys? I was saying guys, I'm so used to streaming, I'm sorry. Anyway, Lascelles coming in. I don't really want to bring Sadiq in as well, but I think I might have to. Actually, I'll keep Sadiq on the bench. I'm glad I've got some youth players to back up my original squad. Unas is exhausted, so bring on Aaron's. Mitro can switch in, and Gale could switch in too. And actually, I'm going to have Harris on the bench, just in case. So I think that looks okay, it looks acceptable. Diame is tired, but the rest of the squad looks somewhat, well, fit, I guess. They do look fit anyway. And Lazar, obviously not fully fit, so I think what we're going to do instead of having Hakimi on the bench, I'll have Dummett on as our backup left back in case we need to bring off Lazar. I think that's probably a better idea. So what we've got today is we've got an away game against Wigan. Now honestly, I don't know what to title this video on the first glance of this game, but obviously I'll have a title for it once it goes out, which should be, well, obviously it'll be out when you see this, but I'm recording it the day before, unless I upload it on the same day, I haven't decided yet. But anyway, without any further ado, let's get into the game against Wigan. I think I've got the lineup that I want. Well, I've not got the lineup I want, but I've got the lineup I've got to have due to players being tired. But I've decided with the goal news, I'm going to keep it as the teams that I need to know about, because if I do all of them, I don't actually get results from the teams I need to know about. So it's good to keep goal news on for like Norwich, Aston Villa, all sorts of things like that, the top teams. But anyway, if you didn't see the last episode, we lost to Birmingham pretty badly. I believe it was a 3-1 loss to Birmingham, which has knocked us back down to well, joint third, I guess. We're in fourth on goal difference though. So we're on 40 points, Norwich on 45 points. It looks like they could run away with the title, which is not what I want, obviously. I would love it if we could bring this back and win the title for ourselves, but it might not happen. I'm not even trying with these free kicks, I'm not going to lie. I just want to get into the game.
Hi there everyone, Martin Tyler along with you today. Alan Smith alongside me. We've got a game from the League Championship, Alan.
Yeah, I'm Martin. Really delighted to be here.
Wigan Athletic against Newcastle United. Newcastle United really out to prove a point today, not to be affected by that home defeat in their last match. That loss against Birmingham City.
Yeah, 3-1 wasn't the best of days for them, but you look at the team that's been selected and I think it can win today.
Obviously we lost the last game, we need to make amends for that.
They're not singing the blues, they're pretty happy, aren't they, Birmingham City? We look at this table.
Well, they've played a good portion of games and to be in a promotion spot at this juncture, it's been a great effort for them.
We would have had second if we'd beaten them, god damn it, I'm a little bit upset about that. But anyway, there's the Wigan team. Will Griggs on fire, he's on the bench.
Goalkeeper Adam Bogdan. Dan Burn plays with Jake Buxton as the centre backs, and at the point of attack, just one lone striker.
Lafondre is a pretty dangerous striker, not gonna lie. It's quite sunny outside, so if there's any light on the screen, I apologise. Shining in, I'm sorry.
Newcastle United.
Anyway, here's our lineup.
Probably one of the two front men will slip behind the other and augment the midfield when required?
I think so. If they start getting overloaded in the middle of the park, that's always an option for this manager who doesn't like.
I haven't really played much FIFA over the past week. I did a little bit of my offline career mode yesterday, but it's really all I've played.
2009-2016. It's careless, to say the least.
Well, it is, and obviously the fans have not been happy with the way the club has been run. A lot of discontent amongst the Toon army, but they'll be hoping for better times in the near future.
Our referee is Darren Bob.
Toon Army have got to believe in the Newcastle United team to get a result today, due to the 3-1 loss that we had last time. Wasn't great at all. Like I said, I haven't played much FIFA over the past week, so I might be a little bit rusty. I've got no excuses though. If I lose, I lose, but you know. I'm not going to use the excuse of that I've not played it over about a week. Oh my god, but I'm going to fucking cut off my defender's hair if they're not defending that properly. We're going to get it in too easily. We need to... Yeah, no, okay. No, no, no. Thank God. McDonald almost sunk that in to the right hand side of the net. I'm so glad that's gone wide. Sells is not making that. Fuck me. I don't want that. I don't need that to begin with. What I do need is a goal. And hopefully I can get it. Sells. Goal kick out to Diame, it looks like. Who's going to head it on to Chelik. Back to Diame. Needs to create some space here. Aarons. Puts it into Gale. Plays it back out to Aarons. Crossing the middle, but nobody's there. And it's cleared away with no problem. Lascelles wins it back though. It's come through to Gale. He's trying to get around the defender. It's not happened. And it will be a throw into Newcastle. Bit of an attacking chance there, but we didn't get a shot away. Lazar now. Spots Diame. Into Chelik. Richie! Oh, that is nice. That is nice. That's exactly what we needed. We needed the goal and we've got it. Chelik with the perfectly weighted through ball to Richie. That's why I've got faith in my youth players. Look at that. And the lovely finish, top left, by Matt Ritchie. Of all people, Bogdan tried, but he couldn't get high enough to save that. And it's a 1-0 lead for the Toon Army, which is exactly what was needed after that loss against Birmingham. I'm happy that's happened. Very happy indeed. Matt Ritchie scoring his first goal in the Championship as well. And what a time to score it.
And that has opened the scoring. 1-0 here.
It used to be called the JJB Stadium, but I don't actually know what the Wigan Stadium's called now. So I'm not going to call it Ivy Lane, because I know that's not the name at all. But I've forgotten what it is called in real life now, because JJB went bust. So I mean, it could be anything. Alright, good. Hanley coming across. Diame. Mitrovic. Spots Dwight Gale. That's a lovely ball, but he's out wide. Needs to cut back in, and he has, but it's been tackled. But Diame's got a chance. It's deflected straight into the hands of Bogdan. Another chance there for Newcastle to extend their lead, and didn't take it, which maybe they should have done. Mitro tried to get a tackle in. Wigan playing it around nicely. Newcastle letting them pass too easily. Again, no great defensive showing here. Lazar managing to get across though very well. Diame. Mitro spots Dwight Gale. Oh, it's a good tackle from Byrne. No options though for Gale. We need to... I know I say that I didn't want the two-striker thing, but now I'm kind of wishing I had it back just for a supporting player. Didn't realise Norwich were playing Aston Villa, and Matty Jarvis has scored for Norwich, which isn't good because Norwich are the top team. If anything, I would like Villa to win that, or even maybe a draw out of that game. But it's in the middle, and it's a goal for us. And I believe it's Alexander Mitrovic. He's not hit top form this season yet, but he might work his way into it. That's a nice little passing move. As I was saying, Norwich going 1-0 up, but we've gone 2-0 up now against the Latex here. I need to cough, but it's going to come out on the video, and I don't really want that. Nice finish though by Mitrovic. He's easy like into the bottom left. Past Bogdan. It's 2-0 to Newcastle within 24 minutes. I said, not the best of seasons from Mitro. Only 4 goals so far, but maybe he'll pick up his performance. He's not exactly the first choice striker, but especially behind Perez and Origi. And also with Gale coming into the squad, and we've got Harris coming through the youth academy, who's actually performed quite well in the couple of matches I've given him. Mitrovic might be sliding down the pecking order. Nah, I'm only kidding. Mitrovic is probably the best player at the club at the moment, so I'm going to try and feature him as much as I can. Especially since Mitro has a lot of potential. I didn't realise how much potential he had. That's gone out for a throw in to Wigan. Our manager looks like he's getting the ball taken off him there. Just some passing around the defence by Wigan. This is not what they should be doing, especially at 2-0 down. They should be going attack. Because if they pass around the fence, Newcastle will attack again, just like this. Mitro's been tackled there, though. Ipswich going up 1-0 against Birmingham, which is kind of what I needed to get back into that top 3, I guess. Actually, yeah, top 3, top 2, something. It's a good cross, and it's almost headed in. A bit of defending went wrong, and Gilby almost pounced on the opportunity. Not been good. You see there, Sells, I don't know what he was doing, but Gilby's headed it wide anyway. Luckily for Newcastle. I kind of got a sore throat a little bit, but I want to record these, so as soon as I record it, I can get back to streaming this career mode, because I really need to make headway in this career mode. We're in March, and I'm still in the first season. I want to do 4 seasons, or 3 or 4 seasons with Newcastle, then do another Road to Glory career mode with a team not from England, but I don't know if I'm going to actually be able to have time for FIFA 18 comes out, and I don't know, it's a while yet, but I think it's September, right? I've got 6 months to do, I don't know, about 6 or 7 seasons. That's a season per month, which is going to require a lot of work. But I can do it. If I get streaming regularly, I'll just have to stream it once every 2 days, which isn't too bad. I don't mind that. Anyway, I'm thinking ahead. Diame puts in the middle. Ritchie was the target, but he was getting pushed off the ball there, and Hanley's not done incredibly well with it. This could be a counter-attack for Wigan. Gamez has spotted it. The veteran defender from Atletico Madrid. Spotting the problems well in the defence here, but Wigan still strongly on the attack. Lazar has pushed Jacobs out wide. It's in the middle, and it should be an easy catch, and it is from Matt Sells. Question is, what happens to Sells when Krul comes back off loan? I guess he'd be the second choice keeper. Unless it was to sell Krul and then, I don't know. Oh, that's a good shot, and it's a good save too. I was going in the left of the goal there, but Sells, good save, good hands to it. Corner though for Wigan. Swung in. Oh, it's punched away by Sells. Could be another delivery in though. We need to keep an eye out. And Jacobs can't decide what to do here. It's gone far post, and Gilby. Good goal from Wigan. I wasn't expecting that, to be honest. That's a good ball in from Jacobs. I didn't expect Gilby to meet that, and if Gilby had, I expected Sells to save it, but damn it, we've conceded. It was a good header from Gilby in the end. Lackluster defending again. The crowd strongly chanting Toon Army. Trying to stay in support of their club here. looks like it could be a quick attack here. Dwight Gale trying to pass it in, but it's well blocked. 3 minutes of added time at the end of the first half. It's a lovely ball down the line. It's passed back with ease though. And Sells will get it clear. Diame after Celik. Dwight Gale. Could be one more attack for Newcastle, but Mitrovic can't get there, and it will be 2-1 at half time. Not a bad performance, but I could have done better with their goal. I could have defended it a little better. I kind of gave up thinking, they're not going to score it, but he put it back in, and it was a good header. Ritchie scoring the first goal within 11 minutes. Mitro putting us 2-0 up. And then Gilby getting one back for Wigan. Kind of a mixed half. We are winning though, which is exactly what I wanted. Let's take a look around the grounds. Birmingham still losing. Norwich drawing with Aston Villa, which is what I would love the final result to be, especially if I win here. It would definitely mix up the table quite a bit. As for all the other teams, Leeds as well drawing. They're really the only other problem in the Championship at the moment. Let's take a look at the squad. Diame is exhausted. I may have to bring on Sadiq, and I think I'm going to now. I don't want to risk injury to Diame. I know it's kind of a weaker midfield, a midfield that is more youth than experience, but we're doing okay if we can keep getting the balls up. Celik actually has an assist, so he's not done too badly. Let's take a look at the stats at half time as well. See what stats we got. Pretty even actually. They've had more possession, which is expected because I'm terrible with possession in this game. Same shots. We've had one more on target. It's been a pretty even game, I'm not going to lie. But we did have a decent performance, and hopefully that performance can continue when we go into the second half. Here we go. We've got a substitution. Jordi Gomez. He still plays for Wigan? Wow. He's coming on for Sean McDonald. Also a substitution for us. We're bringing on Sadiq for Diame, who is exhausted, and I don't want to risk injury. Kicking off the second half here at the, I'm not going to say the JJB Stadium because it's not, but at the Wigan ground. We need a goal to separate us truly away from them in this game. Aarons, Sadiq, Mitro. Oh, it's a very nice save. Good dive from Bogdan to start that going in bottom right. Headed back towards, the Wigan end, but it's headed away again. And now Wigan could counter. Burn. It's now 2-1 in the Ipswich-Birmingham game. I didn't realise Birmingham had scored, but I guess that's good. Well, I mean, it is good for us if Ipswich are winning. I don't know where Ipswich are in the table either, so hopefully they're not rivaling us. In the middle, Aaron's tried to sneak it through. Maybe should have gone for the shot himself. Could have been an interesting outcome. But he's tried to put it into Gale. It's not worked at all. Hanley tried to pass that. It's not gone to Mitro. So Wigan are going to face Ipswich next game. It's kind of interesting since Ipswich are facing Birmingham, our rivals. I guess that's kind of interesting. Not really interesting, is it? Oh, let's be honest. Gilby now bringing it forward. Lafondra. Oh, it's going in the corner, but it's a good save. An offside anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Good chance from Jacobs, but it's not onside, so it doesn't count. Gilby, the goal scorer now, coming off for Nick Powell, former Manchester United player. Honestly, I don't understand why Manchester United sign young players and never give them proper chances. Why would you sign them if you're not going to give them a chance? I'm a Man United fan as well. I just don't understand why Manchester United do that. They did the same with a few other players. I don't understand it, but somewhat I'm kind of moving off topic, and I don't need to be. I need to be staying on topic, which is winning here with Newcastle. Perkins now for Wigan. Caught in possession there by Sadiq, but he keeps the ball under pressure. Shout out to Jedward. Nick Powell with a very good, I say it was a very good shot. It was a good chance. It was a terrible finish. See that again. That's curved off and over. Probably not what I wanted from that, to be honest. Unlucky there from Nick Powell. And it looks like Stephen Warnock, the veteran defender, is going to come on for Reece Burke here. Warnock played at a lot of clubs and now he's at Wigan. The thing is, when I was watching football, I was watching mainly around 2007 to 2011. So that's kind of how I know a lot of things. Well, I say 2011, it's like more 2013. But I kind of stopped watching then, and I don't really watch as much. I still look at results and stuff, obviously, but I don't really watch anymore. It's a good save from Sells. It was an easy save in the end. Mitro spots Celik with the run. Celik spots Aarons but can't quite get the pass off. Out strength in the middle. That's the problem with the midfield. That's the problem with the youth midfield. The strength is not what you need. Another cross in. I'm not going to allow that to happen. I don't know what the word is, but I wasn't paying attention to it last time. I'm not going to let it happen again. Mitro. Oh, that is a beautiful attack. And Alexander Mitrovic has found his scoring boots. It wasn't even Mitrovic though. That's the funny thing. I think it was Sadik actually. I thought it was Mitro. It was Sadik. I thought I passed into Mitro. That's a dumb move. Gale passed on to Mitro, but Mitro wasn't anywhere near involved. And it's gone bottom corner from Sadik. I was about to say the midfield is weak, but he's put that in bottom right. Like a true professional. And I think it's his first game in the championship as well. The youth is paying off. Got an assist from Celik. And a goal there from Sadik as well. It's a 3-1 lead now. And Wigan are on the back foot here. With just over 20 minutes to go. And before we get further into the game, I'm going to see if there's any substitutions that need to be made. Celik looks a little tired, but I can't bring anyone on for him. Do you know what? We're going to bring on Harris. He's had a few good games at the club. I know I'm not giving him much time to do anything this game, but it's good to have more youth on. The youth is paying off. I want it to continue. It's in the middle, it's a header away from Lascelles. It's not fully away though, but Lascelles was there. Jamal Lascelles headed it out, it came straight back in, but the Newcastle goalkeeper was equal to it. Good reading of play there. Like the commentator said, kind of stole his lines there. Perkins finding Powell. Good tackle from Lascelles. Preston winning 2-0. I don't know what relevance that is to me, unless they're pretty high in the table. Oh, Nottingham Forest are pretty high in the table, aren't they? I forgot about that. Yeah, I need to keep an eye on them. But they're losing 2-0, so at the moment, I'm not worried. And if Aston Villa and Norwich draw and Birmingham lose, that will work wonders for us. Aaron's trying to come in off the wing, but defended well by Warnock of all people. Getting on an edge, but he stopped a young player there. Ritchie. Gale's offside. I knew as soon as I played it. God damn it, he's not had a great game, but he has been involved, Dwight Gale. Anyway, Mitrovic coming off. Harris is coming on now. Been waiting a while to come on, and now he's finally getting to come on. Probably won't do much, but the youth of the team has been doing well. I'm not gonna let it down. Harris has had, I think he's had 2 games, scored 2 goals. I think one of them was a sub appearance as well. So I've got faith in the young man. Harris playing it through to Gale. Some nice little passes here. Sadiq going through again. Of course, going to get out of strength by the defender though. Not many other options. He was trying to go alone there, get his second of the game maybe. Dwight Gale. Harris, late tackle there. Not going to get penalised. The referee's going to continue with the advantage. It's a good tackle by the Newcastle defender. Harris playing it off, but I don't know why. I don't know who it was. I think it was either Sadik or Celik. I don't know why they didn't go for that. They didn't. And it's into Byrne. That should not have been a goal. Honestly, that should not have been a goal. It was a good attack, I'm not going to lie, but Sells should have saved that with no problem. What the fuck was that? That was ridiculous. How has he let a shot like that in? I physically don't get it. But anyway, Nathan Byrne scoring his third in the championship. Probably, but possibly one of the most luckiest goals he's going to score in his career. But we need to play defensive, so I'm going to switch it to defensive and try and keep the lead that I've got. That should not have gone in though. That should have been an easy save. Harris has lost possession here. If we end up drawing this match, I'm going to be very upset. That's why I wanted that third goal, and that's why I went and got it. To make a gap. But now they've closed the gap, and they could close it again if I'm not careful. Sorry if you can hear me tapping bumpers. It's just loud as fuck, and I don't know if you guys are able to hear it. Free kick to us for some reason. I'll take it. It wastes time a little bit. Of course, I'm going to waste time as much as we can towards the end of the game. Don't want to rush anything. We are leading, remember. This game's been quite good, in all honesty. It's been a close one. Lascelles just kicking it away. Harris back to Chelik. Ritchie into Harris. He's played into Dwight Gale, who's not got round there in time. Oh, but he's tackled the goalkeeper and he's scored a fourth for Newcastle. He's going to dab on Wigan Athletic here. That could have gone so wrong, and I'm glad it went so right. An easy tackle and a tap in from what, about a yard, maybe even half a yard. The easiest goal Dwight Gale is ever going to score in his fucking career. And Let's Play FB Games on the touchline is going mental. Very happy with that. Dwight Gale, 5 goals in the championship. Not been a standout, but he has, when he's played well. And it looks like Newcastle have secured the game. What a good game. And it might not even be over yet. Full-time whistle still yet to blow. 3 minutes of added time, but there we are. 3 minutes have obviously passed. And Newcastle United win 4-2 here at the Wigan Stadium. I'm proud of that. I'm proud of that performance from the boys. Couldn't have gone much better, to be honest. I'm starting to lose hair. I'm getting old. But regardless, a 4-2 victory. Apparently Dwight Gale was the best performer. I'm not sure. Maybe. I don't think anyone was really standout. I think it was all a team effort. I think everyone in the team did pretty brilliantly today. Except for maybe Sells. He let a couple of goals in which maybe shouldn't have gone in. The header was actually an easy save, but I didn't think he predicted that ball would have actually got in. And as for fucking Burns' goal, I just don't understand how he's let that in. But anyway, we're going to see the goals again, of course, as we always do. Here was the first one right at the beginning. The pass in from Chelik, and that beautiful finish from Matt Ritchie. I think that's his weak foot as well. I went top left. 11 minutes in that was, I believe. 10 minutes in, actually. It says on the scoreboard back there. And it was an early lead, and I that was very good. I was happy with that. I thought, yeah, we've got this game. And I thought even more that we'd got this game. With the pass in here, I don't know who it was by. I believe it was by Aarons. And the finish by Mitro. It was either Aarons or Gale who passed it in. I can't really tell from that. It was Aarons. I think Gale passed it to Aarons, who passed it into Mitro, who finished it. And that was a good little finish. Like I said, the man's not been brilliant this season, but he has definitely picked up his performance. Anyway, Gilby now. This was his header. It was a nice ball, lovely ball in actually, and a very good header. Honestly didn't think that he would get to that, so I wasn't too concerned. But he did. And yeah, Wigan pulled one back before the break, which was surprising to me. Sells was upset with himself. I'm fucking glad he was. Should have been a save. And then we kind of broke away again here. Pass through from Mitrovic, I believe it was, to Gale, and then into Sadiq, the young player. 45 rated, bottom right hand corner. That is how you perform on your debut. You get a goal. Without a doubt, that is probably one of the best debuts so far. It's been a good game, and that's not all the goals yet. In the last 5 minutes, we saw 2 more. Well, last, I guess, 6 minutes, we saw 2 more goals. Burn got a touch to that, and that went bottom left. Honestly, how has that not been saved? To be honest, I'm still in wonder and amazement and shock at how Matt Sells hasn't put a hand to that. At least tipped it wide or something, but that should have been an easy save. However, it was a goal, and Wigan did get second. And it was kind of scary until, well, the last minute, where we got a little bit lucky here. Pass back, I believe, from Perkins. Bogdan couldn't deal with it, and Dwight Gale took advantage. Easiest goal of Gale's career. 4-2. Final result here at the Wigan Athletic Stadium. I'm not sure the name of it. And dabbing after the goal as well. Dwight Gale. The ultimate insult. Anyway, let's take a look at the stats. It's 7 shots of 4 on target with Wigan. We had 8 with 7. Honestly, with our shot accuracy, we should have won that, and we did. Possession, however, did go to Wigan, but of course, that's just how it's going to go all the time. I was reading the stats, hope you don't mind. Pretty even though otherwise, and we're going to take a look at the player ratings. Dwight Gale with 9.2 was indeed the man of the match, but very good performances from most of the team, like I said. In fact, the only players that didn't get over an 8 rating were Sells, Lazar, Gamez, Harris and Diame. Diame exhausted, of course, from other games. Harris came on as a sub. Lazar, Sells and Gamez just didn't really get any action much. But it was good performance all around from the team. Ritchie with an 8.6, Chelig with an 8.9, Mitrovic with an 8.7, Hanley with 8.5, Sadiq with an 8.4, and of course Aarons with a solid 8. I believe I said Lascelles. I don't remember if I said Lascelles, but Lascelles also with an 8.1. Like I said, very good team performance. As for Wigan, their best player was Nick Powell. Actually, no, it wasn't. Sorry, it was Jacobs. Not sure of his first name, but he got an 8.7. Gilby also with an 8.3 on the bench there, and 8.1 as well for Powell. It's a pretty strong performance from Wigan, just stronger from Newcastle. Ipswich got the win. Norwich and Villa drew. Oh, that's exactly what you wanted. I've got a new title for the video now. It's going to be exactly what we wanted. Potential management jobs. Looks like some national teams are looking to hire a new manager. Scotland and India. Like I said on the streams, I'm going to say it here on the recordings as well. I don't want an international manager job. I've got a game a few days later. I'm fucking exhausted, mate. Anyway, let's do some training to finish off. This episode might cut off. I'm kind of reaching my time limit because, of course, my memory on my phone is pretty small. So this episode might cut off. So if it does, I'm going to outro here in case it does cut out. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. We got the results we wanted, and I'll see you next time. But if it doesn't cut off, you'll get to see all the training here. I'm going to trim Perez as well, of course. Perez, one of the best strikers I've got at the moment. I'm going to put the final one on Alexander Mitrovic. Hopefully we get some good results here. If it cuts off, I'll finish it at the outro that I did just a few minutes ago. If it doesn't cut off, then I'll obviously continue. But that's all we've got to do. All we've got to do is the training, and then we are done. Next, we've got a game against Burton. And I believe they're really low in the league. So this, honestly, should be an easy one. But whenever it's an easy one, I always mess up. So let's take a look at the table. We're now in second. I'm only 3 points behind the leaders Norwich after they got a draw against Villa. Which is good. And Burton are rock bottom. So we're going to be facing 24th next episode. Should be an easy game. But somehow I feel like it's not going to be. But yeah, there we go. Another episode down. Of course, like I said at the start of the episode, I'm going to say it again here. I'm going to start streaming it again after December. It's just my OCD. I've got to finish a month. I don't want to stream again halfway through a month. I want to finish a month and then start from January. That's just me being weird, I know, but who cares really. But anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed. I believe this is episode 8. I hope you guys have enjoyed. The results went exactly how we wanted. 4-2 win against Wigan. Birmingham lost 3-1 to Ipswich. Norwich and Aston Villa drew 1-1. I'm trying to speak quicker than my mouth can. But I hope you guys have enjoyed. I'll see you next time when we when we play against rock bottom Burton. Bye for now.